जय यशोदानंदना जय व्रज जनरंजना जय व्रज जनरंजना जय जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी जय जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी। जय श्री राधा माधव की जय। श्री ग्रंथराज श्री श्रीमद भागवतम की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील गुरुदेव की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपादकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्यमीश्वरं। विष्णुपद कृष्ण कृष्ण श्रीमते महाविष्णु स्वामी। Namo Vishnu Vada Krishna Vishta Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namhe Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyava Adipas Chatta Deshata. Can I get 11th and to first part? Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji, stand out now. Hare Krishna Abhijit Prabhu. See, many times what happens, no, we had class, but like Chaitanya Charitamrita also we were together discussing, but I didn't catch your name. Morning when they announced Bhakta Abhijit Prabhu will give the Bhagavatam class, I was willing to hear. And suddenly, just as usual, I think I started begging practice during our greetings. Prabhuji comes and asks, Prabhu, one devotee is supposed to give class, but it will be nice if you can give. I asked, who is that devotee? I am the devotee, Prabhu. So humble. So you can give class also only by mercy of devotees. We can't just like that thing that okay, I am qualified to give class. Uh, so it is something which is very funny. And actually, I was very hesitant to give because I wanted to hear him, but he was thinking, Prabhuji, if you are here, it is better you give like that. And I was telling. But frankly speaking, I am not at all qualified, and in fact, I am more disqualified because just a few minutes before I knew what was the verse. And see, at least when you are doing exams, you are given 10 days study holidays and all. No? This is actually very interesting because when I look at it, my spiritual master always told one thing that if you have to give class for 1 hour, you have to prepare for 2 hours. Without preparing for 2 hours, don't sit on the Vyasas. And actually, I'm doing a Guru Aparad today. I'm sitting here. Actually, I'm not supposed to. Why, even at the ripe age, was like very old. You get studied Bhagavatam for 40, 50 years. Still, he would say before the class, he would shunt us all out. He would say, "You all please close the door and get out. I want to be alone with Krishna." And then you will be with Bhagavatam for the next 1.5 hours or so, whatever time he will continuously keep sitting and taking notes, and then only he will come and give the class. So, so having said that, ideally you are supposed to be sitting here. You did the notes. I didn't. I just started writing and the Guru Puja got over. I don't know really, but in any case, whenever when some order comes, whether the order is coming and it is changed also, or the order comes also, wherever it is coming from, we see it as Krishna's arrangement. Krishna is asking us to do that. So when like the other day when I think previous day they told that tomorrow you take the class, Prabhu, but the next day I think another senior devotee was there. Yes, I know I didn't want to. Just senior devotee, Prabhupada disciple. Dinabandhu Prabhu was here. So actually, he thought that he has to give class. Anyway, he just was coming, and the devotee who was asking me to speak, he was a little bit bewildered. He said, "Prabhuji is looking at him and me." I said, "Prabhu, senior devotees, when they are there, they should give class. Prabhu should give class." So this is one thing called Maryada Vyatikrama. You know, in Bhagavatam itself, this is proven. You must have seen that instance where Mahatma Vidur is coming to the pilgrimage after being shunted out by Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra and co. So when he is coming there, first he meets Uddhava. He is very eager to hear about Krishna. So Uddhava is full with Krishna's absorption. So he is full with bhakti, Krishna's bhakti. So he started remembering Krishna, but when he asked more about Bhagavatam and more details, he started asking more questions. He said, "No, no, no. You please ask any other further questions from Maitreya Muni. He is just nearby only. His ashram is nearby only. And he is elder to me. While he is there, I am not supposed to speak. That is a Maryada Vyatikrama." Prabhupada writes in that purport so beautifully that when a senior is there, we should, wait to hear from him. I am in no way senior to you, Prabhu, but I'm just telling that this is a nice etiquette that even when we are chanting the shlokas, there is an unwritten etiquette that the seniors chant the shlokas first and then comes to the rest, isn't it? That's an unwritten rule. In other words, we should know by default. Hmm? So this shloka will recite now. See, this is 7:4:38. Uh, I think Sanjeev Prabhu is not here. So I will see if we have the time, we can do 39. We are supposed to do 38 and 39. If 38 alone occupies our entire time, because these shlokas are directly Krishna. And Krishna decides how much to expand. Uh, if he decides to expand for the next 1 hour alone, this 38 shloka alone wants to expand, then 39 will have to wait for the next turn. But it's like Krishna expands, no? Like Matsya Avatar is expanding, Varaha Avatar is expanding, all the avatars, our Vishwarupa form, also Vaman Dev, he is expanding. Krishna means expansion, right? Everything that expands is Krishna, right? So you see, the trees are all growing, occupying more space. Hmm? Expansion means occupying more space, isn't it? So it's such a sweet thing about Krishna. We have to reduce our space, but we let Krishna expand his space. The more we let Krishna expand his space within our heart, Krishna will expand our yasha also within the world. Like Prabhupada is the best example. He kept Krishna within his heart and he let him expand. Uh, and as Krishna expanded, he occupies every nook and corner of our heart. Then he made sure that Srila Prabhupada's glories are all over the world. His glories are spread. Not only when he was present, 50 years after his presence, after he left his physical thing here, presence here, still we are glorifying. Which world, which part of the world is a president or a prime minister or a great person? Every day is offered ghee lamp. We do 4:30, 5 o'clock also we are doing offering, and 7:30 also we are doing offering. In between also we say Jai Prabhupada all through the day. Huh? Why? Because only thing he did was he said Jai to Krishna. He didn't say Jai to anyone else. He said Jai to only to Krishna. When Krishna's glorification is there, nothing else is required. How nice Prabhupada is present himself in. Now more Mahajans are there in Bhagavatam. Throughout Bhagavatam, the Mahajanas keep speaking. So whenever these Mahajanas words are coming or about the Mahajanas are coming, we should be very careful. Now Prahlad is our Mahajan. We have been meditating on him for the last, I don't know, more than me. You people are meditating more because every day this Katha is going on, isn't it? The seventh canto going on. So let's read this shloka. Asinah paryatan ashnan shayanah prapiban bruvan आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानः प्रपिबन् ब्रुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानः प्रपिबन् ब्रुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः Prabhus. आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानं प्रपिबन् भुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानः प्रपिबन् भुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानः प्रपिबन् ब्रुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः. Mataji? आसीनः पर्यटन् अश्नन् शयानः प्रपिबन् ब्रुवन् नानुसन्धत्त एतानि गोविन्द परिरम्भितः. Asina paryatan ashnan. Shayana prapiban bruvan. Nanu sandatta etani. Govinda parirambitaha. Asinaha while sitting. Paryatan while walking. Ashnan while eating. Shayanaha while lying down. Prapiban while drinking. Bruvan while talking. Na not. Anusandate anusandatte new. Etani all these activities. Govinda by the Supreme Personality of Godhead who enlivens the senses. Parirambitaha being embraced. Translation and purport based on grace. Abhay Sharanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. See, now also you are saying Jai Srila Prabhupada. What happened, Prabhu? Nothing. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Prahlad Maharaj was always absorbed in thought of Krishna. Thus, being always embraced by the Lord, he did not know how his bodily necessities, such as sitting, walking, eating, lying down, drinking, and talking, were being automatically performed. Purport is here. A small child, while being cared for by his mother, does not know how the needs of the body for eating, sleeping, lying down, passing water, and evacuating are being fulfilled. He is simply satisfied to be on the lap of his mother. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj was exactly like a small child being cared for by Govinda. The necessary activities of his body were performed without his knowledge. As a father and mother care for their child, Govinda cared for Prahlad Maharaj, who remained always absorbed in thoughts of Govinda. This is Krishna consciousness. Definition of Krishna consciousness. Let's read this again. As a father and mother care for their child, Govinda cared for Prahlad Maharaj, who remained always absorbed in thoughts of Govinda. This is Krishna consciousness. Prahlad Maharaj is the vivid example of perfection in Krishna consciousness. Jai Srila Prabhupada translated purports. Key. Just 4 lines. But how much nectar he has buried inside, we can't understand. These are all slokas which I call it as traffic jam verses. Bangalore traffic jam, na. Once you get into the Bangalore traffic jam, it doesn't move. Right? Like that, when you get into the sloka, you cannot move forward. So these are called traffic jam verses. Every verse is like that. The moment you get yourself absorbed in these sloka, just like Prahlad Maharaj was absorbed in what do you call in Krishna, we should all get absorbed in these slokas. Because what is that? Every shloka you chant every day. One shloka you chant a day, your shoka is gone. Shloka drives away shoka. Shoka is lamentation. Right? That's the thing. So we are talking about Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj, how beautifully is revealed here. Prahlad Maharaj is always absorbed in thought of Krishna. Absorbed, like the sponge absorbs it, na. Sponge absorbs it. After it absorbs, it doesn't give the water out just like that. And the absorption has no limit. The more you pour, the more it will absorb. Like that, our brain also, when I used to sit with my spiritual master, this one is Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, he will just recite the verse once and then he will say, close the book. Now you recite. In the class only, he will make us. Then we will be like blabbering here and there. Say, man, your brains are all dull, stone brains. You have nothing. I am 85, 90 years old. I am able to remember. You people are not able to remember. Because Krishna is not inside your brain, that is why it is not like sponge. It chastises. But it's become like stone, you know. The thing is, even in sponge, there is a characteristic. If you use the sponge, it will take the water, and then you squeeze it, all the water will come out. You will be surprised how this sponge doesn't have water. If you, from the look of it, it will not have the water. I mean, you would feel like it's just a normal thing. But when you squeeze, so much water will come out, isn't it? So that is how our brain should be. It should, the more you give, the more it will expand its capacity to have. Our brain is not like hard disk, which gets overflown after, like, say, 500 MB, 600 MB. It's all full. Disk space is full. If it's Google Drive puts, this is a way to snatch more money. They will keep expanding, and then after some time it will stop. But our brain doesn't have the limitation. The more you give, the more it can take. If that same sponge, you just use it for some time and then you leave it aside without using it, if you see that it will become little hard. Have you seen that? The sponge, after using for some time, you leave it aside, then you will touch it, will become hard. Initially, it will be very soft. And the more water it will be, and squeeze. That is how our brain also, if you don't use it properly, it will become hard. That in childhood, because continuously we are in the schools, we are learning by heart, no? Ratan karte hain na? So we just keep on going with one another. Big paragraph and all we can say without any problem. But one small sloka, one small translation, we will not be able to say. No. So mentally we are finished because for a longer time we have not used it at all. It is now not absorbing it. You understand? So this is the thing. Evam, sorry, this sloka is very interesting. Asina paryatan ashnan. Paryatan means what? Very simple. What meaning we saw? By our own silk thing we can write. Asinan. Asinaha means sitting. Asan means sitting. Asina. Hmm? Place where you sit is called asan. Your sitting thing is called asina. Hmm? Asina, dirgha satrena. Everybody, you should sit. When we talk, no, most of the time, we talk while walking, we are talking while standing. Those things don't get registered so easily. When you sit and talk, it gets registered more strongly. That's why in Bhagavatam class we all sit. After we all go, we all get sat. So what did you do? We all sat in the class. You say, no? We all sat in the class, we learned very nice. So that sat becomes Sat, S-A-T, Sat. And S-A-T also means Supreme Absolute Truth. Huh? Krishna, you sit with Krishna, then it is called sat. I sat with Krishna. Chanting also, you sit and do, you will get more concentration, isn't it? When you walk out and you chant, all window shopping will be doing and our chanting will be over in no time. And we think we have completed our chanting. Yamduta said, where did you complete your chanting? Hmm? My spiritual mother would say always, don't be surprised to see Yamdutas in your last moment. For the kind of devotion you are doing, that they will only come. Vishnu does not come. We assume that Vishnu Dutas will come with the Pushpa Kuman and then they will take us like Dhruva Maharaj and all that. At least Ajamila did with some little helplessness. Where our chanting is not with helplessness at all. Our Mahaprasada Govinda is the only shloka we chant with helplessly. Because when will this prayer get over? When will I get the prasadam? And that too, the beauty is the devotee who is leading the chanting, no? He will lead the chanting when the prasadam already is there in the plate, and after the thing is over, he will tell Hare Krishna mantra, he'll keep on chanting till everybody is served. And these people will be really frustrated with that person. Man, stop, I have to eat. So our Bhagavatam has the fabric of our bhakti has to improve by being absorbed in the messages and the lessons from Srimad Bhagavatam. The lessons that the various characters are giving. Why they are called characters? Because they are transforming our characters. You say, no, these characters are there. Huh? Because they are transforming our character. If this thing is not transforming our character, what else will transform our character? Hmm? So there is asina paryatan ashnan. Asina means sitting. Paryatan. No, we say parivrajaka, paryatan. Paryatan means moving about. Hmm? While walking, paryatan, right? You are walking, you are moving about and all that. Tour, paryatan, tour. Ashnan, what is that? Yajjuhosi, yajda eating. Ashnan means hunger, you are feeling the hunger. So these three things easily done. Asina paryatan ashnan. Please repeat. Shayana prapiban bruvan. See, there is a little bit of tongue twister here. Prapiban bruvan. Ban, prapiban. Bruvan. It's not Bhuvan, it is Bruvan. So you have to tell without Ra in the first, second word, with Ra in the right, same B. Ba. Shayana prapiban Bruvan. Prapiban Bruvan. You see how it's a little difficult, but when you do that, you will be careful. That is why sometimes our sages put these shlokas in such a way that we are very careful when chanting. I like the Mataji, she was trying to chant. She had little few challenges, but still she forced herself to chant. That is what Krishna wants. Krishna is not looking at only the perfection. Krishna is looking at our how perfectly we are endeavoring. He is not looking at the perfection of the result. He is looking at the perfection of the endeavor. Jai Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhra Maharani ki. Jai Nita Chintanya Bhagavan ki. Prabhupada Srila Gurudev ki. So you understood the point here. Asina paryatan ashna. Shayana prapiban bruvan. See, 6 items are given here. Asinaha, Paryatan, Ashnan, Shayanaha, Paryatan, sorry, Shayanaha, Prapiban, Pruvan. Prapiban means drinking. Piban, drinking. Prapiban means properly drinking. See, Prapiban. When you are drinking, you should drink Krishna. If this is Bhagavatam, we are drinking through the years. We are drinking this through the years. And then Bruvan. Bruvan means talking. You are one, see, this hearing and speaking both always come next to each other. Shravanam, Kirtanam. As soon as you hear, you should talk. You are the amount of talking you do depends on the amount of hearing. The intensity of talking depends on the intensity of hearing. And if your intensity of hearing is so perfect, automatically our talking will also be perfect. You will not be talking to for somebody's attraction. You will talk Krishna. So what is he doing? Nanu sandatta etani. Na anusandatta. Third line is na anusandatta. 6 items are over. Then he say na anusandatta etani. See, sandatta means what? Knowing, knowledge. Sandini. Yeah, right? You very nice. Immediately you caught the word. This is how Sanskrit words are related to each other. Then immediately you will see that okay, hey, this word and this word are similar. Huh? So this how nice it is. The na anusantatta eta na anusantatta. Anusantatta means no. Na anusantatta means not knowing. It's such a nice thing. Na anusandatta etani means all these things while he is doing, he is not remembering that I am doing this. And he is hearing also, we look at the clock only when we are too much aware that hey, I have heard too much. Isn't it? The moment you think that hey, maybe this I'm spending more endeavor, more energy, and my energy and endeavor, everything I'm putting so much to hear, that is when I start thinking that hey, I've heard for a long time. Actually, when you are absorbed in your hearing, you will not even realize that you are hearing. You understand? When you are absorbed in the katha, you will not even know that you are hearing. Same way, when you are talking about Krishna, you will not even know that you are talking because Krishna is talking through us. The instrument does not even know that I am being used as the instrument. That is a real instrument. When you are becoming 100% surrendered to Krishna, we will not even know how Krishna is utilizing us. Whichever way you want to see, that is why it is not crying. For example, clay is there, wet clay is there. When you make different shape out of it, you are squeezing, you are doing okay. Clay also forget about. Another example is there. Daily we do our chapati of this thing, atta. We put water in it and you are doing kneading and all that. How much you are squeezing and pressing and all those things. Huh? That chapati doesn't, the atta doesn't complain. Imagine if we are squeezed like that, how much we will be shouting and screaming, right? Even small place you press also will shout and scream, but it has to be so much squeezed. It doesn't really, it doesn't even know that it is being squeezed. That is why chapati is tasting very lovely. We say, oh, wonderful, best pulka, best tepla, best chapati. Why we do? because it doesn't complain. It doesn't even know. See, to complain, you should know now. If somebody is cheating you, you know that he is cheating only, you go and complain. If you don't even know that he is cheating, how will you complain? You don't even realize that he is cheating. Yes or no? Same way, when somebody is glorifying us also, we don't even know that they are glorifying. Or they are, when we are talking and all that. I know one question will come to you. I'm waiting for our Tarun Prabhu to ask this question to the end. So when we don't even aware whatever we are doing, hmm, then we don't remember the endeavors that is put in there. When you don't remember the endeavor that you are putting in there, you will not look at the result of that. You got it? The sequence is very, very simple. Most of the time, we think that we are doing too much service because we are conscious of our endeavor. Right? In this way, even karmis give us best lesson. You see how much they are working hard to get the money. Forget about their aim. But the way they are working hard, they will work on Saturdays and Sundays and midnight and any time they have they work. The manager calls, immediately they will answer the call, isn't it? Or any time they set up the call, they will attend the calls. They will not say today I'm off and these things. Immediately they will attend, right? Why? Because many of them actually love their work. They love their work. And because they love their work, they don't mind the hard work, the endeavor, that the tremendous effort that they are putting in there for that. You get this whole thing. So this is the point. From them we should learn this. Even Krishna consciousness also. If we realize that we are just instruments and enjoy what we are doing, then you will not be worried about the endeavors that you are putting in. You will not even be conscious of the endeavor that you are putting. Once I remember, I have a devotee friend, a family in near, Arikare, I am Bangalore, that side. Hmm? So, near Bandargata. So, usually, that Mataji is a very, very good cook. She prepares everything, she prepares is delicious. And I asked, and then she loves serving. Anytime she is, Prabhuji, Garai, please come home for prasadam. Huh? I don't need a second invitation for this. I said, oh, this is Krishna's arrangement. Anything that is comfortable for us, you say it is Krishna's arrangement. He gives Bhagavad, they asked me to give Bhagavad class, I will say it is Krishna's arrangement. Then after the class, he asked me to sweep the floor. No, this is not Krishna's arrangement. Prabhu, we can go for prasadam. Yes, this is Krishna's arrangement. So this Mataji, she was always calling for prasadam. So I said, okay, we'll go. Then I asked her one day when I was saying, so delicious she cooks, and Mataji, how is it that you are cooking so nicely and you are also you are also so nicely you are serving, lovingly you are served. She said, in Hindi, but I will tell in English. So she said that I enjoy cooking so much because when the devotees have prasadam and their face brightens up, no, out of the tasty prasadam, that is very, very engladdening to me, enlivening to me. I really feel nourished by that when devotees enjoy prasadam. When they enjoy taking prasad, I think Bhaktivinoda Thakur also says that in a bhajan, no? When I see everybody, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what does it mean? No, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I think. When I see, I think when I say everybody relishing prasada, my heart jumps into. Uh, Anyway, you tell in English. When they are. Yeah. You become ecstatic. Hmm. So when you see somebody taking Mahaprasadam, you should jump in joy, isn't it? No, that is That is correct. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself takes, it's Krishna himself taking, so that you take you take the remnants of the Mahaprasadam, you become turn into ecstasy. But what just Mataji was telling, that just by seeing devotees relishing Mahaprasadam, I become so excited, and that is why I like to serve everybody. So she doesn't mind so many items she will make. Very difficult to eat all of that thing. But she will serve, Prabhu, aur khao, aur khao, aur khao. Hmm? Or pado, they say we can still do. Or khao, up to here, beyond that, what can we eat? We cannot eat beyond a certain point. But for her love only, we will eat so much. Why I am saying this example is, any activity that we do, if we do with pleasure, we will not be thinking about the endeavor. Even if somebody is exploiting us, we will not be too conscious of that. Hiranyakashipu was so much torturing our Prahlad Maharaj. Frankly speaking, we all think that Hiranyakashipu was torturing Prahlad Maharaj. He was torturing everybody. In reality, it was Prahlad Maharaj who was torturing Hiranyakashipu. Huh? Man, he was simply engaged in eating, eating, sleeping, defending, and sense gratification. Instead of leaving him alone, he goes and says, whatever questions he asks, he is telling the answers from Narad Muni. He tells, what did you learn from your teachers? Correct question only. But Hiranyakashipu's point was Shanta and Amarka. But Prahlad Maharaj doesn't consider Shanta and Amarka as his teachers. So he considers Narad Muni as his teacher. So he says, as per my, whatever my guru told me, Nate viduswartha gatim hi Vishnu turashayaye bahirartha maninah andayathandaye rupagiyamanaha तेपीशतन्त्र्यां मुरुदां निबद्धा मतिर्न कृष्णे परतः स्वतो वा मितोऽभिपद्येत गृहव्रतानाम् अदान्तगोभिर्विशतां तमिश्रं पुनः पुनश्चर्वितचर्वणानाम्. What a beautiful, beautiful words, no? Hmm? What is it going on between them? He wanted him to take Mridanga and he's saying, you take her. Hmm? Is that what has happened? See, I understood from their signal only. So this, I asked my Guru Maharaj, some spiritual activities it is okay, chanting and being with devotees and doing some classes and those things we are able to enjoy. But going to work is very difficult. When the boss is exploiting us, what should we do? Maharaj told me very nicely, Kalachakra, you love your work the way you love Krishna. If you love the work the way you love Krishna, the boss will love you. And the boss will be pleased with you. If your boss is pleased, then Krishna is pleased. This is the next bombarding statement he made. We always see him as a Hiranyakashipu of our life. The boss, Hiranyaksha, whatever. But we don't realize that they are also Tepisha Tantriyam, Uru Damni Baddaha. They are also bound by the three gunas. They are not like taking vow to take revenge on us. They themselves are being squeezed like anything. Few weeks ago, I was there somewhere. We had a home program, and one Mataji is from TCS, and she is a project manager there. So she told me very interestingly. She told that every Monday morning I go, I am going with anxiety because the HR is sending me a list of people whom I should fire. I have to go and tell them that today you are fired, today you are fired, today you are fired. One day my letter will come to my boss, and that thing, my list name will be there in the list. But then telling this is so painful to them. So I told her, see, we cannot help. You are in an organization. We have to follow whatever they are doing. As long as you want to continue in that role, you have to do what they are asking you to do. If you don't want to do, you can easily say resign and you go. That's the only option we have. But only thing we can do, apart from being like a normal person as a devotee, we can do that, we can help them appease their anxieties, give them some little words of empathy. And see, give me your profile, I will forward it to my friends or whatever. Like that, we can give some little help we can do. Right? Or if they have some financial difficulties, maybe if possible from our side, we can do something. For some time, we can help. But more importantly, you give them the shelter of Krishna. That is the most important thing, right? So this is the thing, this is the way we don't even realize that we are doing these endeavors. He said, if you enjoy your work, you will not look at the amount of endeavor that you are putting into it. The more you are oblivious to the endeavor that you are putting in, that prayatna bolte hai na, prayatna, huh? That prayas bolte hai na. So when you don't look into the prayas, Krishna will take care of your result. When you look too much into the prayas, he will not give the result that you want. He will be so much, because when you are too much into the endeavor that you remembering the endeavor that you are doing, automatically our eyes will go to the results. And the moment our eyes, and Krishna is very, very efficient manager. He will not make two people do the same thing. If one person is doing this, he will take his hands off. If you are remembering the result, Krishna will say, you remember the result, I will look into someone else's activity. Right? Same thing with our gratitude also. Suppose you are helping somebody. We remember so much. Hey, I helped this person when they were in difficulty. Oh, I gave him the thing right from here to there. I gave him some Lakshmi. So Krishna says, okay, you are remembering. No, I will make that person forget it. So we keep on saying, you are not at all grateful. You are not at all grateful. Hey, you remember the work that the help you did. That is why Krishna says, I have made him forget. You forget the help you did. He will make that person remember. You see, many times it happens in our life also, no? Like you go out, just meet somebody, they'll say, Prabhuji, that day you gave a nice advice to me. I followed it and it was very nice. And this verse you were speaking on that day, I followed it and I looked into it and it helped me very much. They say many times. But is it? We are surprised, isn't it? So I have forgotten that particular work which I did, help or whatever I did. So I am not too much worried about expecting the gratitude from that so and so person. The more you expect the gratitude from the others, Krishna will make them forget. And it will become so much painful for us, isn't it? So many times we say, I hate these people who are yeah, ingrates. They are ungrateful people. I don't like. Huh? Why they are ungrateful? Because you are too much thinking about the help you did. So Krishna's Paramatma in two hearts he is there. Okay, this one is remembering, switch off that one. You switch off, then there he will make a switch on. So Krishna, that is why he always makes only one person do the thing. He will not have duplicate people doing the same thing. He will keep backups. Backup is different from duplication. You understand? Backup means when you're not there, someone else will come and do. Not that two people will do the same work. Hare Krishna is very efficient manager. That's a very important point. So here, the more and more you forget, na anusandate, na anusandate, na anusandate etani. All these things you do without your knowledge. What happens? Govinda Parirambida. It's the best line in this verse. If you forget the other three lines also, this line don't forget. Right? Govinda Parirambida. Imagine being embraced by Krishna. When we are absorbed in the service, Krishna will embrace us. Anytime when we are in difficulty, somebody comes and gives a hug. Not only difficulty, anytime, only among devotees we have this hugging thing. Normal people don't do that. There's a lot of formalities involved in this whole thing. Uh, Even when I first time went into the US, they said there is called F thanks. F sorry, F thanks. F sorry, F thanks means formal sorry, formal thanks. Okay, so they when you give hands, no, they will just touch here like this. When we do, when we do, चार मिले 64 खिले 20 रहे कर जोड़ हरि से हरिजन मिले नाचे 7 करोड़. You know that we discussed this sometime. I think I don't know. Somebody might have. चार मिले 64 खिले. What is that 4 and what is 64? What is that 4 meeting and 64 opening? 4 is your two eyes and our two eyes. When two people meet, it's our eyes with which we meet. Right? 4 मिले 64 खिले. 32 plus 32, 64. So our 64 teeth, they should open. Khile. And then bees rahe kar jod means when my 10 fingers and your 10 fingers. Bees rahe kar jod. When you fold the hand, you should shake with so much. All the 10 fingers should be touching each other. 20 plus 10 plus 10, 20. Hari se Harijan mile. When devotees come together in glorification of Krishna, devotees meet each other and devotees meet Krishna also. And Krishna is also meeting us. Okay? Don't think that when I am taking darshan of the Lord, I am seeing Jagannath. No. The Lord is also seeing. And when we are not seeing, also Krishna is seeing. That's the most important thing. Krishna is seeing us even when we are not seeing. Right? So, Hari se Harijan mile, nache 7 crore. In our body is 3.5 crore hair follicles are there. 3.5 plus 3.5, 7. So 7 crore, 7 crore, 7 crore hair follicles start dancing. They stand up and they start dance when we hug. So this is the beauty of, embracing. If Harijan say Harijan mile nache 7 crore, then how many hair follicles Krishna is having? And when he embraces us, how much more he will be in ecstasy? How much more? Krishna, Krishna turns into ecstasy. This Prahlad, he did not only torture Hiranyakashipu, he tortured Nashingadev also. Can you imagine the Lord being tortured by, so much devotion he did, the Lord cannot tolerate and he had to come. He said, man, he's chanting so much, I have to go and some over there save him. Right? And there also, not even there. After that also, Narsinghadev is among all the incarnations, Narsinghadev is the one who actually suffers the most because nobody comes near him. He wants to have association also, nobody can come near him. Because everybody, man, you are so angry, you are so furious, we cannot stay near you. Even Lakshmi Devi says, go, I am going away. After he became Shanta, only she came and sat down. So before Shanta, he is very difficult to handle. Shiva, when he dances, the whole universe is collapsing. And he is shaking in fear, seeing the Lord Nrsimhadev. Now, Prahlad is just like that, he is going and standing in front of the Lord. And he starts completely. Yatpadamule, Tatpadamule, Patitam Tamarbakam, Vilokya Devaha, Pariplutaha. Vilokya Devaha. Vilokya Devaha means the Lord is looking. Lord is actually very much in anger. This is coming in the next chapter. He is very much in anger. 8th chapter it comes. So he is very much in anger, shaking, body is shaking, and everybody is shunted out. And Brahma is telling, hey, between the two of you, you both are the cause of bringing Lord in this form. Actually, Brahma himself is also the cause, but he is absolving himself nicely. He is escaping nicely. He is saying, for Hiranyakashipu and you. One is dead. I cannot ask him to cool down Lord's anger. He himself is the cause of Lord's anger. So you are the only one left. You come and pacify the Lord, otherwise we are all suffering. And without any hesitation, he just comes. You see how beautifully it is described here. This, I don't know, I may not be here for these shlokas, but it is such a wonderful verse in the 9th chapter. And you see in the beginning, he's saying this so beautifully. Tateti shanakai rajan mahabhagavatorbakah upetya bhuvika yena nanama vidrutanjalihi. I told you, Prabhu, how to enjoy word by word. If you like something very much, suppose you like some sweet very much, Mysore pak or some jalebi or something, you will eat every bit you will enjoy. Correct? Shloka also you should enjoy every bit of it. Then you will fall in love with the shloka. Then it means falling in love with the shloka means falling in love with Krishna. Right? Tateti Shanakai Rajan. Shanakai means slowly and gradually. He was not proud. Hey, all these people did not appease Nrsimhadev. Now see, no one else is there to appease other than me. He didn't go with that pride. Shanakai, he slowly and gradually is going. Huh? Mahabhagavato, Arbakaha. Mahabhagavata, great Bhagavat, but Arbaka, small boy. How nice, no? This is paradox. He's a great Mahabhagavat, small boy. So nice. And then Upetya, Bhuvikaya, Upetya means falling down. Bhuvi, where? In the earth. Kayana means whole body, complete Dandavat Pranam. Shashtanga Dandavat Pranam we say, no? Complete Dandavat Pranam, full hand stretched, everything, complete Dandavat Pranam. Last line is the most beautiful thing. Nanama Vidrutanjali. He is offering obeisance. Huh? While paying like this, he is offering obeisance. And what is the quality of that Anjali? Vidruta Anjali. This is a beautiful word. Dhruta means snatching. That's why this Dhritarashtra, he snatched the Rashtra from Pandavas. That's why his name is Dhritarashtra. Grabbing basically. Dhritarashtra. Huh? Right. That's why he's called Dhritarashtra. Instead of Dhritarashtra, we should be Dhrita Hari. Dhrita Krishna. You catch hold of, snatch Krishna's lotus feet. Dhrita means snatching. Vidhrita means not snatching. So when we are paying obeisance also, we'll have our phone, we will hold our phone with us, or something else will be there, bead bag, or something else, bag, or a purse, or bead bag, or whatever is very valuable thing, we still hold on. And then we do the Anjali. So that is Dhrita Anjali. Vidhrita Anjali means no holding, no grabbing. Complete like this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. See, nothing in our hand. Sometimes we have all these different things in our hand. We'll hold on to it. Then Krishna says, give up that. That's what happened in Draupadi's case. Huh? She was Sukrosha, she was shouting and screaming, but she was holding her last bit. Krishna says, he's really cruel taskmaster. Krishna, when you come to pure devotion, do pure devotion. Then I will come. Till that moment, he will not come. He will not come. He will not come. Only when we have pure devotion, he will personally come. Doing pure devotion. See, finally she raised her hand, and Krishna immediately came. Dakka aa gaye Ganesham. द्रौपदी ने जब नाम पुकारा धक गए घनश्याम तक झट आ गए घनश्याम immediately he came. huh? साड़ी किंचत हारा दुशासन साड़ी बढ़ाई श्याम. He kept on increasing. See, now just imagine all our Matajis buy sari. We also buy our dhoti kurta, but we are going to so many shops to buy all these things. If we simply do devotional service, Krishna will send saris and dhoti kurtas to us. You don't have to go anywhere. No to all these, unlimited saris he sells. Not just one, you will not have a place to keep in your cupboard, your room. That is the beauty. Hari se bada Hari ka naam. Prabhu se bada Prabhu ka naam. अंत में निकला यह परिणाम. Very beautiful. Huh? So this is the beauty here. Now what happens with Dhrita Anjali? This is when the Lord is one. Hey, he's not holding on to anything. This Hiranyakashipu was holding on to so many different things. But this boy is not holding on to anything. He is not holding on to his bhakti also. Hey, I've done so much chanting. I've done so much programs. See, many times this is called Atma Shlaga. In our Bhagavatam terminology, it is called Atma Shlaga. Shlaga means getting into ecstasy. Atma means getting into ecstasy by remembering our own achievements. So what happens? When devotees talk, no, we will not talk about some sloka or something. Prabhu, this is nice. Or Prabhu, I didn't understand this. This will not come. Prabhu, I am doing programs here. I am doing programs there. I distributed the 500,000 plates here. I took 500 people for yatra. Anytime usually I go to Vrindavan for teaching and all. So that time I meet devotees. I ask, how long you have come? Prabhu, when did you come and how long you are here? They said, no, Prabhu, we are 500 people, we came together. We are going to these places. There is a subtle Atma Shlaga there. Atma Shlaga means talking about oneself, and Krishna will not glorify. When Prabhupada did not talk about himself, that's a Krishna is talking about him. All the devotees are talking about him. We glorify Prabhupada in every lecture. Why? Because he did not glorify himself. If at all he glorified his spiritual master and all the devotees were serving him. Isn't it? So this is what we do. That here, the Prahlad Maharaj is not Vidruta, completely who left everything and full Anjali. He is the same person who killed his father. Just imagine how difficult it will be to think. Then the next sloka is so beautiful. Please repeat this. Swapada mule patitam tamarbhakam vilokya devaha कृपया परिप्लुतः उत्ताप्य तच्चीर्ष्णि अदधात् कराम्बुजम् काला हि वित्रस्त दियां कृता भयम्. Best shloka in whole of seventh canto. Superb shloka. Hey, just enjoy it. See, Swapada Mule, the Lord is hanger, like this he's sitting. And then our Prahlad Maharaj is completely fallen flat in front of him. And then Swapada Mule, Pada Mula. Hey, someone is falling at lotus on my Pada Mula. Patitam is fallen. Arbakam, again 5-year-old boy. Arbakam means 5-year-old boy. Patitam tam arbakam. And Vilokya Devaha. Devaha means Nashingadev. Vilokya means his eyes opened wide. Until that time he was anger. His eyes are, Vilokya means like, wide open eyes. If somebody is very coming to us, we will open our eyes wide. No, very known person means, hey, you will come here. How long? Like that is, like that. Hey, who is this boy? Everybody is afraid of me. This boy is falling flat and he's, with all folding hands and he's coming and offering prayers. Vilokya Devaha. Now comes the most important. Kripaya Pariplutaha. He Pariplutaha means getting into ecstasy. Who is getting into ecstasy here? Narsingha Bhagavan gets into ecstasy. Please understand this. Prahlad was not getting into ecstasy. He is calm. Because once you get into ecstasy, you cannot pray. Your hand, mouth, everything will be shaking. Isn't it? He is not yet got there. He is going to, but he is not yet got there. Vilokya devaha kripaya pariputaha. How beautiful it is. Out of compassion, his whole body starts shaking. Hair standing on end. Imagine our hair standing on end is okay. But Narsinghdev's hair standing on end means it will be like sharp like nails. Nobody can go near. Huh? And how many more crores, unlimited crores of hair follicles are there? If all of them standing erect like this, imagine Lord Narsinghtev in ecstatic form. We always see him in the angry form. Right? So imagine him in the ecstatic form. You cannot conceive that form. Kripaya Pariplutaha. How is it that this boy has so much love for me? That is when he became so much ecstasy that he started wondering that I am not having this ecstasy, but this boy is so much loving me. I am not having so much love. So the Lord felt something, मुझ में कुछ कमी है बोलते हैं ना. So something is short in him at that point. The Lord felt, hey, I am not having so much love like this boy. Vilokya Devaha, his eyes wide open, he's got stuck, and like how Jagannath's eyes is wide open, and he's also in ecstasy only. Hey, he extended his hand like he is actually he is the best form to embrace, right? In fact, the beauty is if suppose you embrace somebody, you have already embraced. Another person cannot come and embrace you until you release this person, correct? So you have to let go of this one person and then another person has to come. Sometimes I see Zona Jayapatak Maharaj, Zona Sadhanath Maharaj. It will be like how these in rugby football, and people jump on one ball, no? Like that, 5, 10 people will hug Maharaj. Have you seen that? Maharaj will have his extended hand, and, and then some will be his shoulder, some will be on his side, some will be from his back. So that much love they have, so we all want to get that little bit of love, isn't it? This is Govinda Parirampita. Imagine Krishna has now Jagannath is very special form because his hand is so kept wide open that as many people as possible he can embrace. So the more people come to his embrace, the more he is waiting to embrace. But that embrace has one condition: you should come to me without any expectation, with the hands raised like this. Huh? Complete vidrita, like that you should raise your hand. So vilokya devaha kripaya pariplutaha uttapya tachirshi. He is lifting him up. Uttapya means lifting up. Uttapan we say, no? Uttapan. Uttapya tachirshni on his head. Adadat karambujam, na? I think karambujam. Yes. Adadat karambujam. At the next is Katabhayam. Adadat karambujam. His lotus hand is keeping there on his head. He is lifting him up. See how descriptive this verse is. Picturesque. You can picture the Lord. Imagine, you can easily envision Lord doing this to Prahlad Maharaj, Uttapya tachirshni Adada karambujam, lotus hand. What is the power of that lotus hand? Kala hi with Kala hi. Kala ahi means snake of time, that snake of death. Hmm? Kala hi vitrasta. When they see that hand, even the time is trasta means shivering. Hmm. Kala hi vitrasta diyam. He has given that intelligence to him. We are all getting this intelligence when we are in the Bhagavatam class. With this intelligence, we can become free of the fear of time, fear of death. Kala hi vitrasta diyam krita abhayam. He gave him fearlessness from fear of time, fear of death. How beautiful. Now you enjoyed word by word. This is how Vijay Prabhu we will enjoy Bhagavatam. You want to enjoy Bhagavatam? Word by word you enjoy. Otherwise, you just superficially will read the sloka, you'll read the translation, and then you'll go. You are very sincere. That's why you ask that question also. Right? So beautiful. Swapadamule. All of you. Lovingly chant. Swapadamule. Patitam tamarbakam. Vilokya devaha. Kripaya परिप्लुतः उत्ताप्य तच्छीर्ष्णि अदधात् कराम्बुजम् काला हि वित्रस्त धियां कृता भयम् हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. You can go on like this. See one shloka, then you love Hare Krishna mantra also. See how nice this is. This is the beauty of Prahlad Maharaj. How he was able to make even Lord Narasimhadev into ecstasy. See, this we have to understand one thing. Oh Prabhu, I went into ecstasy. I went into ecstasy. Nobody goes into ecstasy. Ecstasy also comes when Krishna becomes ecstatic looking at our devotional service. Our devotional service should make Krishna ecstasy, and then Yasmin Tushta Jagat Tushtam. So whatever he is going through, the whole world will go through. Okay. So when he becomes ecstatic by our devotional service, he will give that ecstasy to all of us. Right? Pure devotees like Prahlad Maharaj or Prabhupada and all the Mahajanas, they have the capacity to make the Lord so much ecstasy that so many people all over the world can get into ecstasy. Our ecstasy is our ecstasy is Atmashraka ecstasy. Hey, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. That ecstasy will not go up to even this roof. What is because going all the way up to Golokunda? So first of all, it go to pierce to the Golokunda and then make the Lord turn into ecstasy. Then from him comes the ecstasy to us and all others. So this is the most beautiful thing we have here. So he even made Narsinghadev suffer. How Narsinghadev is the one who does not have any companion, as I told you. Nobody wants to go near him. And while in the prayers, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, the Lord, please, when will you call me? Huh? When will you call me to your lotus feet? Huh? Preeto pavarga sharanam vayase kadanu. Preeto apavarga sharanam. Your sharanam is apavarga sharanam. When you lovingly call me to your lotus feet, this is one of the prayers. Trastosmyaham kripanavatsa ladussahogra. I am suffering so much, my Lord, in this samsara chakra kadanagra satam pranitaha. I am being crushed by this time and this material energy. But the swakarma vir, but you are not responsible for this. My own karma is responsible for this. But I am bound by swakarma. But the swakarma vir ushattama, oh my great Lord, te angri moolam. I have come to your lotus feet. Preeto pavarga sharanam. Vayase kadanu. When will you call me? Vayase kadanu. When will you call me lovingly to your lotus feet? And immediately Narasimha says, Oh, you want me to call you? Now only I am calling you. Come, come. Many times devotee will say, Prabhuji, I want to hear Bhagavatam from you. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, can we hear now? We can do that. Now is the best time. No, no, Prabhu. Now I am very busy. You will come another time. That another time will never come. Means abhike bear means now you please come. Whatever. What will the next moment of death comes? What will you do? Hmm? यावत् स्वस्थो देहः तावत् मृत्युश्च दूरतः तस्मात् आत्महितं कुर्यात् प्राणान्ते किं करिष्यति ब्यूटिफुल श्लोका यावत् स्वस्थो देहः as long as this body is in swastha deha in good health tavat mrityuscha duratah until the time death is far away unexpected death leave it alone but the natural death is far away tasmad atmahitam kuryat atmahitam means go to do devotional service that will do good for the soul Atmahitam kuryat. Pranante kim karishyati. After the life leaves the body, after you leave this body, how will you do devotional service? As long as this is life in this body, only you can do devotional service. Right? So he is asking like this, Lord is saying, come on now only. Then our Prahlad Maharaj becomes a little bit worried. Hey, I have to go. Now I should tell one beautiful shloka. He says, Evam janam, evam, sorry, 1 minute. Yeah? एवं जनम निपतितं सॉरी निपतितं एवं जनम निपतितं पर प्रभवा हि कूपे काम विकामम अनुयः प्रपतन प्रसंगात कृत्वात्मसार सुरऋषिना भगवन् गृहीतः सोहम कथम नु विसृजे तव भृत्य सेवाम्. It's a very, very deep verse, but I will tell on the super level, not superficial, super at the top level, because time is also running out. So, evam janam nipatitam, all these people are going and falling, prabhavahi kupe, into the blind well of ignorance, of blind well of snakes. You go and jump into the well full of snakes. In this world is full of envious people only. So that is why he is giving prabhava ahi. Ahi means snake. Kupe. How they are falling? Kama, Bikama, Manuyaha, one desire, one more desire, one more desire, one more desire. Then it becomes greed. Kama, Bikamam, Abikamam. 2 bedroom flats, 3 bedroom flats, villa, big land. Then finally is gone and everything is not, nothing is with him. Everything is gone to someone else. Kama, Abikamam, Anuyaha, Prapatan, Prasangat. Because of my Sangha with all these people. Instead of doing Bhagavat Prasanga, I am doing this other Prasanga. Prasanga means Prabhu's Sangha, Mahaprabhu. Prabhu's Sangha. That we are not taking. Prasanga, all other people's Sangha we are taking. So they will see, suppose you want to buy a car. You just go buy one car and come. That's what the devotees normally do. But what we do, we go and get into a manual, newspaper, Google, magazine. Then there will be so many different parameters they will say. And then you will get lost in the world of cars. Then car will be only in your mind. The mind which is full of this car consciousness, they become bekar. And this is how it gets destroyed. How so much prasanga? He's saying that prasanga I was going into, I was also falling into that blind well of snakes. I was almost down like this, like my hands are raised going down. Kritvatmasa surarshina. Suri, who is Surarishi? Narad Muni. Bhagavan Gruhitaha. He extended his hand like if somebody is falling, we will lie down on the ground and somehow or other hold him and pull him out. Na? Like that, Narad Muni pulled me out. How did he pull out? Kritva Atmasat. He was intensely eager to make me as equally qualified as himself. In this world, nobody will make another person equally qualified as themselves. You ask for a recipe from someone who is very good at that, they will tell everything except that one item that they will know. You ask somebody for KT, if you go to the IT field, you have to get some knowledge from someone who is leaving the company, he will not give the full thing. Suffer, you and company all suffer. I will go away. After that, you have to suffer. But what Nardamuni is saying in spiritual world, there is no envy. So he wants his disciple to become as equally qualified as himself. Kritva smata surashina bhagavan gruhita. And because of his mercy only, I got you. Soham katam nu visrje. How can I give up the service of his lotus feet? Tvavabhritya sevam. Your servant's lotus feet, your servant's service. So he is attacking Krishna with his own words. Krishna says, serving my devotees is more dear to me than serving me directly. So that's why he's telling, if I come and be with you, I cannot serve Narad Muni. So let me serve Narad Muni and then I will come to you. So this is how, man, only one Bakra I had, only one candidate I had who was willing to come to me, and he is also gone. Nrsimhadev is thinking like this. The Prahlad Maharaj is saying, no, I want to serve my Guru Maharaj Narad. How nice this bhav is. I'm just telling in a little lighter vein, but this is how the exchange goes between Krishna and this is how he is torturing Nrsimhadev also. At least this is okay. In the end, he is telling, okay, take some benediction. Benediction also he is not taking. All other people are running behind him for so much benediction. But Nrsimhadev doesn't even care for him. But he is so eager to give, he is so much attracted by his devotional service that he is giving this benediction, open check, blank check he is giving, and he is giving it back to him. Please, leave me alone. I don't want. If at all you want to give this, give it to my father here. He is dead. Okay, so make him bring him come back, make him come back to life by in your world. Okay, take him back to you. I know he is full of envy, but now he is dead. Then the Lord says, no, by my touch itself he is purified. There is no need to purify him more. So you purify me. There is nothing to purify in you, man. You can Hiranyakashipu itself nothing to purify you. What is there in you to be purified? No, Mara, no, Bhagavan. Please remove all the desires, material desires from the core of my heart. Man, you don't have any material desires. Then the Lord is so furious that he says, I order you that you enjoy in this material world. Bhogena punyam kushalena papam. He says, I order you that you enjoy your life in this world. We are hankering for that statement. We are all hankering for that statement from our Guru Maharaj and from our senior Vaishnavas and all that. That is why we are not getting. You see, for all these things, this today's shloka is the reason. Govinda Parirambitaha. Our devotional service should make Krishna embrace us. Imagine if you are embraced by Krishna, he will never leave you. You understand? If you embrace Krishna, if you are embraced by Krishna, he will never leave you. We embrace Krishna, we can leave at some point and go away. Isn't it? We embrace Krishna after some time. It means we go and take darshan. Why are we not able to stand in front of the Lord more than 2 seconds or too few seconds? We think that Krishna, I mean, we think, hey, yes, I have to go there. I have to go here. My prasadam will be gone. I have to go here. So many things we are thinking. But actually, we are not going. Krishna is kicking us out. For your bhakti, this much is my thing. Yeah, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If you gaze at the Lord, He will also gaze at you. He will give more time to vilokya devaha kripaya pariplutaha. When we get absorbed, see, the embrace depends on our absorption. Krishna's embrace depends on our absorption. The more we absorb ourselves, the more embrace will be there. You understand? So when we are embraced by Krishna, there is nothing in this world to worry. And that is why the most important thing is that this everything should go on automatically. When you enjoy something, you will not even see that the time is gone. What's the time now? It is 9:20. About little more than an hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes or so, or 15 minutes, we have been in this. Hmm? Does it feel like 1 hour, 15 minutes? If it feels like 1 hour, 15 minutes, then either I have not enjoyed it or somehow we have not enjoyed it. But if you are looking at this whole beautiful thing, everything happens automatically. You don't have to worry anything. See, we are listening to Bhagavatam here, automatically prasadam is getting prepared. Any of you are worried that prasadam is there or not? None of us are worried. Why? Because when Bhagavatam is going on, automatically prasadam is going on. That is being cooked. The Lord is enjoying this more first. And we are we are enjoying his glorification. Not that he is eager to hear about his own glorification. He is eager to see us getting freed from the material anxieties by doing this process, through this process of glorification of Krishna and remembrance and all this. Yeah. So one very beautiful shloka. We will again sing this. 10 to 37. 10 to 37. Shrinvan grinan Sounds. Why the Mridanga went there? Who kept it there? Anytime it will be needed. See, these Mridanga, Kartas, these are all like how for Pandavas their Astra, their weapons were there, no? For Bhima it was the Gada, for this Gandiva, like that. Like that, these are all our weapons. Prabhupada's Pustak, and these are all our weapons. Chapmala and these. Never leave these weapons. Always keep it with you. I don't know how it went. No, but somebody, I didn't see anybody moving also. See, I was absorbed, I didn't even see somebody moving and keeping it there. So, anyway, let's sing this. Shanmangrinan Sansmarayansh Chintayan Namani Rupani Cha Mangalani Te Kriyasu Yasva चरणारविन्दयो आविष्टचेता न भवाय कल्पते आविष्टचेता न भवाय कल्पते आविष्टचेता न भवाय कल्पते आविष्टचेता न भवाय कल्पते. How beautiful this verse, huh? Shinman Grinan Samsmarayam Cha Chintayam. Shinman, hearing. Shinman, Grinan, accepting. Samsmarayam. Smaran is normal smaran. Samsmarayam means reminiscing. You know, you reminisce means some loving days you will have in your school days or some college, they say college reminiscence. Some nice, very sweet, pleasant days you will have. You keep on churning it. Not churning it again and again, right? So, samsmarayam chintayan, contemplation. All these things. On what? Namani Rupani cha Mangalanite. Auspicious names and forms and leelas of Krishna. After this, what to do? Kriyasu yasva charana ravindayo. Kriyashu yas. Kriyashu means activities. All the activities that we do. Not only we do, we enjoy others being engaged in devotional service also. Hmm? Can somebody read? I think you are having it in your phone. I saw you opening in phone. Can you read the translation? 10 to 37. Avishta Nabhavaya Kalpate. Krishna will be so much enter into their mind so much, absorb their mind so much that they will be completely free from the bhavaya. You read, you read.
Even while engaged in various activities, devotees whose minds are completely absorbed at your lotus feet and who constantly hear, chant, contemplate, and cause others to remember your transcendental
See,
being.
this is Prabhupada's beauty. Cause others to remember your thing. Smaranti nandanti tava ihitam janaha. Make others also enjoy.
Are always on the transcendental platform, and thus they can understand the Supreme Personality.
They are always on the transcendental platform. Na bhavaya kalpate. They will never come to this material platform. How beautiful these verses are. We just enjoy so many hundreds and thousands of slokas like these are there. You should know that. Then what happens? Our Prahlad Maharaj, this message will come. See, he may have been Ashnan, all these Prapiban, then Bruvan, all these things he may be, but then Govinda Parirambitaha comes only when we are completely absorbed. Absorption, embrace. Krishna will embrace us. When Krishna embraces, where is the question of anxiety, fear, lamentation? Nothing will be there. Right? We'll stop here. I have so much to say this thing. See, where is our Abhijit Prabhu? When you told me 10 minutes ago. Lucky that you told me 10 minutes ago. I didn't have time to prepare for it. Huh? If I had to sit and prepare for it, how much more time it would have taken for you to? So much more is there. See, it is not our ability or whatever. It is just that Krishna is unlimited. So each Bhagavatam slok is unlimited. Oh, what is that? Uh-huh. Sing, huh? Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi koope. You want to repeat? Only you will repeat. You might know that. I'll cut it into half. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi koope. Kama bikama manuyaha prapatan prasanga kritvatmasat surarshina bhagavan gruhitaha soham katam nu visruje tava vritya seva govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. How nice, na? The shloka. This chanda is called Vasanta Tilakam. Vasanta Tilakam means that Vasanta means very pleasing, pleasing tilak. So when Krishna is putting on his tilak, it's the most pleasing. So this chanda is like that most pleasing tilak in the forehead of Krishna. The names of the chandas are also very beautiful. Each of them is so carries so much meaning. Any questions? Yes, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu. Uh-huh. Just to be absorbed in Krishna consciousness. You won't remember the endeavors. Yes, yes, yes. We are planning, doing this much seva, that much seva. Savings, okay. Okay. Hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm. Hmm. No, it's not exactly that way, Prabhu. No, no, it's not exactly. No, that's what I will tell you. I understood your question. See, it is not like that. It's not always like that. See, if the motive is the intent that matters. In the intent, if you are thinking that okay, I will save this much so that I will be joyful in the, I will have a big thing that this, etc., etc. That is wrong, like material enjoyment. But if you are saving for Krishna's service, there's nothing wrong. I will tell you one thing, Prabhuji. This is a statement which my spiritual master told us, very deep thing which normally we don't understand. Constant flow of Lakshmi keeps us in the mode of goodness. Very deep statement. Grihasthas will understand it. Constant flow of Lakshmi keeps us in the mode of goodness. See, we are enjoying this Bhagavatam here because I am not worried about the electricity bill of this temple. If suppose I have to do this, I will be thinking about hey, how much is the thing, how much I have to say keep away from my savings and all that. Right? If suppose at home also we have electricity bill, water bill, this bill, that bill, rent, so many things, children's school fees and medical fees and so many things, charges are there. So you have to save for that, right? But just make sure that you are not running behind the greed mode. You are not on the greed mode. Lobha. As long as we are in the Lobha mode, then we will be destroyed. That will destroy our Krishna consciousness. But if you are doing it for the, say, whoever is dependent on us, we need to take care of them. That is our responsibility. So for that, you take something. So the child has to be worried about whether my father will pay the school fees or not. How will he study? Right? So because we are working and we are keeping some savings for the future. See, nobody saw this this Middle East war coming. How much we are suffering now. Now, same gas cylinder we used to get for a nominal price for the normal standard. Now it is 10 times, 20 times, and all they are selling in black and all that. So, no money you cannot do. Suppose, imagine we are not having such a thing now. Imagine somebody has planned their son's or daughter's wedding uh, during this period where cylinders are not available in normal price. How much more they have to pay for it? You suppose you have to run a Rath Yatra now. Can temple afford to have say a big Rath Yatra, if this continues till Janmashtami, and even worse becomes worse in Janmashtami, how will you handle, say, offering unlimited prasadam to the devotees? Because planning is required. Some amount of planning. It should not occupy your whole mind. Right? You are doing it for the pleasure of Krishna. You are doing it for keeping the as much as possible. You are trying to reduce it. So there is nothing wrong. That is what we can understand our intent if we look into our conscience. If we can introspect ourselves, we will know our intents. Nobody has to come and tell you that your hunger is satisfied. You know that your hunger is satisfied. Similarly, what is your intent, you will know. So it's up to you to decide what is it that I should do next to that next 6 months. I will not worry about this thing. So that when the constant flow of Lakshmi in the form of our salary or some savings or something coming, then you will not be worried about paying the bills and this and that. And you also should take into account that the prices are increasing, cost of living is increasing, isn't it? So I heard in South in near that what do you call near that IT area and all, they are paying two BHK 2 BHK 60,000 50,000 rent per month. Man, can you imagine the people who are earning so less? How can they afford to even do some savings? What if there's some emergency? Suddenly something happens, some medical emergency or something. There is nothing available. I mean, it's up to that person to go and live there. You can live in a humble place also and lead a healthy life also. You have to have so much big furnitures and all those things. Reduce the unnecessary luxury things. As long as you have that is yavad artha. Whatever that is minimum required that you can keep. Maybe for family, for say old parents, you cannot ask them to lie down on the floor. They may feel this thing. You may have to create some little facilities for them. Nothing wrong in that. But ourselves, that's why my spiritual master would make a very nice statement. Be merciful to everybody except yourself. That is the thing. Especially this body, don't give this too much mercy to this body. As long as does that help, Prabhu? So don't worry. That savings have to be done. Otherwise, what happens? Dainyata, we'll go and extend our hand to everybody. That is a very, how should I say? It's a very mean situation, very painful situation, unbearable situation. Extending our hand for another person to give money and then not giving it back, that is big, be a more problem. It's all, it's a very, what do you call, niche life, very lowly life that is. That should not get into our life at all. So that is why we try our best to be independent of over dependence on others' mercy. I think we did that, no? Over sense gratification, over sleeping, over sense gratification, over dependence on others' mercy, and artificial standard of living sap the very vitality of human energy. These four things we should never let it touch us. If our vitality is gone. What is the vitality? Going to Him is the vitality. Our mind, heart, the things of Krishna is the vital force. That force is sapped. The more time we are spending in standing and kirtan and Bhagavatam, that is the vital energy, vital activity knowledge. Okay, Prabhu. You calculate it yourself. You know what is important for it. And one other important thing I will tell you, Prabhu, when you are absorbing yourself more and more in these our devotional activities, no, unnecessary things you will lose interest in. You will lose your interest in unnecessary things. Naturally, it will happen. That is that renunciation, bhakti, janayati ashu vairagyam jnanam. When the jnana comes and vairagya also will automatically come. See, we are very happy sitting on the floor with, say, with our folder. We don't want big chairs and all those things. We are very happy with a normal dhoti or kurta. How much does this cost? If you say, no, I will sit only with the costliest branded T-shirt or this and that coat and all those kind of things, how much it will cost? Dhoti is hardly 300, 400, 500 rupees, and you don't have to iron it, hmm? Right?
So, what was your spiritual master's instruction regarding retiring from like how much he focused on that, to retire or what he finds it like if you continue
Retiring from?
from just he wanted to start full mode, so how
Spiritual
much
master's instruction on.
emphasizing it and
Uh,
what was his direction? At what point of time one should stop?
So he said something very interesting. Two things there. One is that your renunciation is in the heart. It's not in the dress, right? So even when you are in your grahastha life, keep a quiet corner of brahmacharya with yourself. He said that fire of brahmacharya should be there in all ashramas, not just in brahmacharya ashram alone. See, that fire of bhakti, that is what fire of brahmacharya means, fire of bhakti. Krishna Eka Sharanam. Brahmacharya means you are fully focused on serving Krishna only, right? So that fire you should keep in your rasa life also, in Vanaprastha also, then naturally sannyas will be there. So you don't have to, what is that? Artificially or forcefully, explicitly convert yourself into that mode of things and all that. Frankly speaking, by Prabhupada's mercy, we are all Vanaprasthas in the Grihastha life itself and sannyasis in Grihastha life itself. Because we are renouncing, right? But the thing is, one thing Maharaj told regarding renounced order, he said that you should leave when people are asking, why are you leaving? Otherwise, a time will come, soon a time will come when they will ask you, when are you leaving? It's not for the brahmacharya life. There at that time, parents and all would want to stay with us. He's talking about the retired life. When you are talking about giving up grahastha life, you cannot give up grahastha life just like that. You have your responsibilities for the children until they are settled. How can you just like that leave and go? But the thing is, at the same time, you are fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness or the sevas. There is nothing to explicitly renounce. Later, time will come when you will just leave everything and want to go around and just do preaching. That's the only reason you take sannyas and the other thing. That anyway you are doing when you are guest also. Just intensify. That's all. The activities, when it is intense, when your intense absorption is there in that activity, then it doesn't matter. What is that shloka? Naham vipro nacha narapati naipi vaishwana sudro. Gopi Bhatter Pada Kamalayor Dasa 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 Anudasa. Chaitanya Prabhu himself has given us. I am not a sannyasi, I am not a vipra, I am not a kshatriya. Doesn't really matter all these things. But the point is, when you are a grahastha, you have certain people who you have absolute responsibility on. You cannot give up that. So you make them come to devotional service if possible. Even if they are not in devotional service, it is your responsibility to give them all the basic needs. Correct? So this just take it gradually. Many times what happens, no Prabhu. I will tell you one nice example. Once what happened, Maharaj was sitting in his room after the Bhagavatam class. Some devotees were around and he was talking to them casually. So he had his garland on his neck. Well, somebody has put the garland, Maha garland. So one person came. He came and he was like middle age, 55, 60, around that age. So he came and he asked, Maharaj, I want to take sannyas. I want to give up everything. I just want to take sannyas. Maharaj said, oh, that's very nice. Just now you have come. No, you keep coming to the temple. You will see how you are coping. Then slowly sannyas will happen. No, no. Today itself I want to take sannyas. I am fed up of this life. I cannot take it. Please. Then Maharaj said, yes, you please come. Please come and do the seva and all these things. No, no, no. Maharaj, today only I want to. Then Maharaj said, and then he said, okay, what is your requirement? Maharaj asked. He said, in the morning for breakfast, I need hot rotis with sabji. And the roti should have three brown dots in the top and two brown dots in the bottom. Huh? Maharaj was telling, if you get roti, you should feel yourself lucky. What to speak of a sabji and you are all these different things. With this kind of expectation, you want to become a sannyasi? Then Maharaj told, see, he saw the garland in my neck. He thought if he becomes sannyasi also, he will also become famous and he will also have garland. This is the intent, mistaken intent. You understand? Our intent has to be pure. Why do you want to live Grahastha life? Why do you want to live Vanaprastha life? Is it any problem in your this thing that you are not able to do service to Krishna? Service to Krishna is more important than your ashramas. What do you mean by retiring? There is no retirement age for devotional service. Right? Naturally, when the time comes, it will go away. Everything that goes naturally, you will not be. It will not be painful. See, some injury is there. On top of it, you will have that brown color it will form, right? Before it goes away, you just keep plucking it out. It will pain and it will increase the pain more, and the injury will not be healed. You let it automatically go. One fine day when you are taking bath, it will you just do like this. It will go away, isn't it? So that's how it should be. Things should be renounced on its own automatically. Like eating, sleeping, everything is automatic for Prahlad Maharaj. Renunciation also should be automatic. Okay, I am very. I don't feel complete without our Prashna Krishna Das's question. We will discuss later. Don't worry, it's time. So, Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudev ki, Jai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. See how ecstatic he has become after the classes. While singing the